All right. Hi everyone, this is Kushash Vishwani and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we are going to continue working on this project. I believe that some of you might not know about what we are doing, and in the last video I kind of explained a bit about what we are doing, but just like in the last video, I'll just make sure that you guys know whatever implementation details we are going to do. But in case of what this project is about, I think it's best explained in the previous video. So please go in the description down below, look for the links that kind of explain what this project is about. And please just make sure that you watch that before you want to continue with this video. Only in that case, like, you will understand the whole project. But in terms of implementations, I think it's very easy to just carry on from here and see what I'm doing. I think it's going to be a check for you as well, that whether you can understand the code reading part as well. And if you can understand from here, then kudos, you did a good job. So let's continue. I will just make sure that I refresh everything. Oh, this is not relevant. I think there's no, okay, perfect. Let's build it again. So we are just carrying on from the last time. Okay, so the build is successful. We are in the release build. I don't think I need to worry about release or debug right now. It doesn't matter about the size of binary and where we are at right now. Okay. So far what we are trying to do, okay, we are trying to make sure that our indexing for this project, so we go through a whole workspace which has a lot of files, right? And we want to index each file. Okay, just like think about LSP, right? Language server protocol client, LSP client. Okay, what does it do? Right, when you open a folder, it is basically a workspace. Like think about VS Code, neovim, any editor that you use which has LSP support. It should like be definitely there if you're using it in this century. But whenever you do that, right, whenever you go to these let's say new, for example, right, and you do GD, right, and you look for, okay, are there any definitions? You go for vec. Okay, this is where vec is defined, for example. These things they come from LSP client. Okay, most of them. Okay, and for a lot of languages they do, right? And what they basically do is, some LSP clients index all the files, store in a DB, so that the next time you make a call, it's faster and it's just easier for everyone to get immediate result. Okay, because of course time is precious in this century and RAM is not. Right, so this is important. So let's just go back. Over here we have whatever we have done so far. I'm just gonna call it once and let's see what happens. Okay, so it just says, if you kind of look at all the logs that I printed, it's most likely just println statements. So you have a metadata. Initially DB is dead. Workspace path, we have mentioned that this is context palette RS, so it automatically picks it up. Current progress is 0 and total count is 5. So this essentially means that there are probably 5 folders if I'm not wrong. And current progress means that, okay, we have not iterated through any of those folders yet. Okay, so workspace path, I'm just printing starting server. Okay, great. Passing workspace path to initDB. InitDB means we are trying to initialize the DB, and we have this. Okay, now starting to iterate through the workspace. Current file path is this. This is important, right? So what I do is, so this is the by default wherever the DB will be stored, context palette underscore DB in the home folder, right? And then I just whatever the file path is, and I append mapping.json to that. Okay, so this is where I store the mapping, so that next time when they make a call, they can just use this mapping to find which file to look into. Okay, so we created the file after this. So I am right now, it's a very stupid thing, but don't worry about it. We are storing everything into a JSON DB, and the reason is because we want to keep it simple. Like when I started off this project, I did not know that it will come to this point where I'll try to make sure that it works asynchronously and all of that. I have scaled a lot of things like till that point, and I want to understand why JSON DB is a bad choice. Right, I know that, okay, whatever people will say that, hey, you should use that, you should use that. I understand, but I didn't want to start off with saying that, okay, I could have used JSON as well, given that it's a small scale project. So I don't know, for now we'll do that. We'll try to convert this into a binary as well and make sure that it's faster. So there are multiple optimizations that you can do with JSON DB as well. For now it's okay. I've implemented my own DB sharding as well, so I just want to see if it works out. If it doesn't, we'll migrate to a DB. And some of you can also contribute that way. Anyway, so we created this file, printing valid indices with length equal to 1, value equal to 0, DB file path. This is, there you go, continuing, done. Okay, so context palette DB, and if I just keep doing mapping.json, there you go, right? So what I do is, for each project we have a list, right, of all the files that are there. Like 0.json is for context pirate rs, right? So next time if 1.json is also created, it will be there. And last use index is very important, so it will be kind of list so that I just know where I should push, right? So as a DB, if I want to know, hey, which file to push into, is it 0.json, is it 1.json, right? From here we'll just know that, okay, please push to 0 for now. If you want to push to 1, it will be easier that the DB knows that, okay, last use index was 1, we can try pushing it into 1.json. If it doesn't work out, we'll go to 2.json. Okay, so that's what I wanted to do. Okay, enough of talking, let's continue working now. So I think let's go to the main file for now. So we are doing this mute server state equal to dead. As I said initially, the state is dead, db handler, db default, db metadata default, and then we do handle server, right? And I think the tricky part would be over here, right? Okay, I really don't like the there are a lot of comments over here, like don't overdo your comments, guys, whenever you put. It's just not good, but okay. Anyways, state db handler dot start, right? And okay, I think I should go over here, right? So this is db handler, and all I'm doing is just printing for now. So this should ideally start the db server. Db server and the other server should be kept separate. I wanted to do that initially. It's okay, I don't think I've done that yet. There you go. This is important, right? So when the metadata.state is dead, what does that mean, guys? That means that, okay, you're in initialized state, right? Let me just show you this, okay? So when you want to start the server, as I said, state db handler.start does not do anything. If I'm not wrong, this is all it does. But the start is currently doing everything, okay? So if we go there, not this one. Okay, it's kind of weird that it's not working this way. The GD part, I think I'm missing a rust.neovim plugin or something. Anyways, yeah, there you go, right? So this is the function. If you guys can see in the above bar, sorry, over here, you will see that, okay, impulse server, and then I'm in start, right? So it's very important for me to just see which is the base parent class. So we have start the server for the given workspace. We got the workspace path. Then we converted this into a path buff, and we initialize a DB over here. Right, so this should be ideally done in the DB handler, right? We don't need to do this here, but okay, we are doing it here. So I think we discussed this in the last video that we are using Arc and Mutex. Arc is to make sure that we have a shared state, and Mutex is to make sure that we can take care of locks and all, right? So that's just doing that way, right? So this we have current db.lock.unwrap in a DB. So this is important. You get DB from there, and then you initialize it, right? And then you iterate to the workspace path, okay? So I think let's go over here. Let's look for function in DB. Yeah. All right. So over here, you see that we are doing basic stuff, not much over here. I don't think I need to worry about it. This is already happening, so I think I'm good there. Iterate through workspace path is important. I believe we discussed this before as well, but over here what we are doing is, if entry path is a directory, we skip doing that because we don't want to, while debugging and while checking, I don't want to really check for the what do you call it, recursion part, right? And over here I have log level is level info, file is valid, and then you do file set the spawn server index file. Okay, so this is important. Now it's not failing, so far I think it's still getting called, but this is important. Okay, you know what, please just, oh no, okay, don't fix it that way. I know what you want. Return the expression directly. Happy weird things. Okay, so whatever output string we got, so perform for whole file. Basically I go through all the git commits and try to find which file is the most contextual and all. Don't worry about it right now. In terms of implementations, what we are doing is we are taking file, we are returning the string output, right? I just want to see if it's getting printed properly. So I believe, like, let's go back to the previous one and just print it here. I think it's better. Okay, and let's do that. Let's delete it. Cargo build release. Okay, let's see. Yeah, if you guys can see, it does work, right? So what I wanted to see is what are the most contextual files for each file, right? So as you can see, it's working. Output string is initially empty, then we have git ignored, then we have cargo.toml and all, then we have src context gpt underscore structs.rs and all, right? So this is very important, and this will just go directly to the output. So this is amazing. Now what I wanted to do was I wanted to return this is like append this to a db, so it's important that way. Let's just get rid of this and oh, what was that? I don't want to inline. Sorry. Thank you so much. No, don't do that. Come on, NSP. Okay, sorry. So index file is done. The point is we want to append this to a DB right away. So if you see, we are doing file set.spawn, right? And let's just look at this, for example. Are yeah, okay, sorry. So what does it do, right? How do I get the output, right? It spawns it, but it does not immediately complete, right? The provided future will start running in the background immediately when this method is called, even if you don't await anything on the join set. Okay, that's the point. I want to store, see, after all this will happen, we will iterate. Yes, this is something we'll do, right? So we will do hash set scene.insert index client file set. Was it file set? Yeah. So over here we're already doing it. While let some result equal to file set dot join next dot await result dot unwrap file scene dot insert index dot clone, so that we don't repeat it, guys. This is the whole point, right? Whenever we do that, if we have already iterated for main.rs, we should not do it again, right? That's the probably the point, and this is what I'm doing. Scene dot insert index dot clone. I believe I'm not checking it though. How am I? So file scene dot insert index dot clone. Okay. Then after that, how do we? This is weird. Oh, I think it just goes on with the directories, right? Okay. But I hope I'm checking it here, right? I'm not checking it here. When I'm spawning, I'm not checking it here, right? Because anyways, I'm creating a new hash set, which is not used anywhere. That's weird. Okay, that's stupid. I know. Stupid, and I know it. What is your problem? Clone on copy. Try removing clone call. Okay. Let unit value omit the let binding result dot unwrap. This let binding has a unit value. Okay. For now, this all is okay. Okay, and then we are doing it here again, right? File scene. See, with set, I don't think that we have, see, this set is different, right? So over here, we have basically two join sets, right? One is file set and another is set. Set, I believe I was using for directories over here, as you can see, and files underscore as I was definitely using for files. So this is anyways not used, right? I can just comment it out for now. Are okay, and file scene, I am not sure about it right now, but doesn't matter, right? What I want to see is where are you storing the output, right? So anyways, this should really iterate through workspace should never be doing the DB writing part because it doesn't make sense, right? But it should store somewhere, right? I want it to get the DB as one of the outputs so that I can store it there. But the point is, if you guys can see, where am I? Iterate through workspace, right? Do I have TJ? Where am I? Yeah, there you go, right? I think, yeah, there you go. So when we do this, right, I want it to receive DB as one of the outputs, right? Because we want to do that at least. Or if not, this should be returning something to us, right? We can do that. I think we can do that, right? Because, let's say let output equal to this, right? I don't know if this makes sense to you all. It doesn't make sense to me right away as well. Don't worry about it. And we'll just return. Okay. Can I current db dot, I think I had append. Oh, we had store, right? I have to do again this thing so that, oh, this is anyways for safety, guys. Don't worry about it. And also I'm using a split keyboard and I've changed some bindings here and there. So you will see me being very, very slow in few calls. Okay, so here I'll just do, if you guys are curious, by the way, for the keyboard part, I will probably make we can live stream about it. Oh, this method takes, so how do you get the store part? Yeah, there's something wrong with my LSP for so long. So how do you get, okay, you're looking for current items, and also I think I have to append. Let's see, dot store. dot store. Okay, yeah, there you go, right? So how are we doing it? Yeah, algo object. So in the override, this is where we are, right? So how are we doing it? db object dot append, there you go, right? So what we do, we get the string, right? Extract details as well. So I believe that was already done. Then you do, so you need to do this. So directly I was getting, so if I go over here, wow, what's happening with you? Okay, you're not getting used, buddy. Just don't complain too much about things in life. Right. So is valid file. This is all okay. Where was it? Oh, index file, right? Uh, yep. This is the thing, right? So here we get, right, and this is very useful. So this output details should be appended to a DB instead of getting the string. So I believe that I can just do output author details from here, and it's, I think, in the interest of everyone, it's better. What do you return, my brother? You return vec of author details, right? So what I can do is over here, I can do vec of author details, right? And that's it. It was not found, so please fix it. Please import it for me and don't complain again. Thank you. Okay, and we are not doing it right now, this thing. I think what this means is that we'll have to do file set. So see, the point is that this is not going to store a string. It's going to be author details, right? Okay, this is good. All right, this is okay. So we did this file set.spawn. Now see what's going to happen is, okay, this file scene. Okay, for now, can you please? Okay, I don't need all of this now. Okay, now what I want is it should return something, right? It should be returning async function. Okay, it should be returning a vec of author details. Vec of author details. Okay, you know what? I don't want to. But what's your problem here though? Expected to be a feature that resolves to, okay. Yeah, don't worry about it. I'll give you the output. Let me just format it again, guys. One thing I've heard, if you guys are having a wrist pain or file, like what do you call it? Wrist pain or finger fatigue and all, just make sure that you have a format and just don't worry too much about things. Just format. Ta-da! Right, here you go. Format. It's cool that you can do that. All right, so probably we can just go through it, right? I'm not sure why were we doing join next. Is that how you do that? I am very curious. This is join set, right? Let's look at the documentation of join set. So you created a, okay, yeah, there you go, right? So this is how I got it as well, is it? Huh, very bad question. Okay, anyway, sorry. Okay, let's go down. Once this is done, let's just do this, okay, for example, files underscore set. Hey, why are you not giving me this? Why? Why is files set not there? This is weird. I'd expect this to work, right? And join next. Okay. I forgot which one was my key for. This was for this. Okay, this was for, no. This was, no. Guys, hold on, okay? Don't give up. Okay. I thought I had directly keyboard. Okay, anyways. So over here, now I want to see what's the error. Should have been fine. I don't see a reason why it should be failing. Oh, dot await I can do. Yeah. Yeah, it's an asynchronous method. Okay. And I can do sure let some result equal to, okay, this is what you wanted me to do, huh? So this is why I thought that will work that way. Okay, it works now. So over here we have result, right? And if you see the result output, it does not show anything, but yeah, there you go, right? It's a kind of an author details. Yep. So we can do result.unwrap and there you go. We will, come on, Kush. Don't do that with yourself. Okay, over here we got that, and once this is, I think this was, I got it. Congrats. Result.unwrap is what you got the output author details, right? And what you want to do is you want to basically let final author details is a vec of author details, and this is a vec of new. Oops. Okay. Let output author details. I'll do final author details. I can directly do. I know. Don't don't you worry. Don't you worry. No. Sometimes I do this just to make sure that I'm able to print as well after this. So I'm not doing this inline out of the choice part, but not a failing. Found struct stood vec whatever, and type expected. No, I did not expect. Oh, you need to do extend or something, huh? Yep, there you go, right? And this is fine. After all this, I just need to return. So, okay, the thing is, let this be a global variable at least out of this loop, right? So this is very important because I'm going to return this. So this will not fail anymore. In case of this path is not a directory, I think it will just not extend anything. So that's okay. Guys, I know I'm almost there and I'm kind of exceeding the part of what you guys should be seeing on YouTube. It's very tiring to see videos more than 20 minutes and also I will probably stop now and continue this in the new video. So, okay, but I really want to just quickly do this. Okay, so please hold on. Okay, don't worry. I know it's huge. Help remove this. So why it's a warning, right? So what is the error? These are warnings. I don't care about it right now. Yeah, there you go. This is main.rs 254. Okay, let's just try fixing it immediately. If not, I'm gonna continue next time, guys. And I know that as much as you guys hate it, but this is live 254. Sorry, okay, there you go, right? So this is output is no more string, right? Anyways, I should not be returning anything, I believe. It doesn't take anything, yeah. All right, so can I just do println? Array bhai. Okay, there you go. Array output. Array. 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 Okay. Should just now what's up with you? Okay, I'm not in Python. Yes. Kush. So this was it, huh? Yeah. Okay. Ah, you can't. Oh shit, you can't do that. Yeah. Need to be in the debug. Oh, sorry. It's a vector. All right, this is done, guys. Should just build fine. I'm gonna delete this as well for now. Okay, there you go. It finished. Yeah, there you go, right? So this is what we are looking for. This is the data, and this is what we have to up into DB. Amazing job, guys. If you guys can see, this is author data is commit hash, author full name, and it's gonna be very useful, by the way. Okay, don't worry too much about it. We are going to use it for so many things. For now, I think I can stop and let you guys take a breath. Thank you so much for everyone who ever watched this video, even the starting 30 seconds, even the starting 1 second. I am, as always, grateful for everything that you guys do to support me. So thank you so much. I hope you learned something from there as well. I am Kashash Ravishmali and you are watching this on my YouTube channel. If you like the content and kind of like the whole idea of doing this, please make sure that you leave the comment down below mentioning how you feel. It's not necessary that you have to subscribe, but if you subscribe, that's always going to help me and get motivated that people are watching this and liking it. Even if not, I just don't want you to push for doing anything that should be out of your choice. As long as it's your choice, please to consider subscribing. Thank you so much for being here. Hope you have a great day, night, evening, afternoon, morning, whatever, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. Thank you. Chalo, take care. Bye. Chalo, bye.